So right now in Abuja, there's serious tension inside the National Assembly. Lawmakers are raising alarm that terrorists are planning to bomb the complex. This is not just random talk. It was said openly during a public hearing at the House of Representatives. The lawmakers said they received intelligence that shows some groups are planning something dangerous and that the assembly itself may be a target. Now, if you are hearing this, please make sure you like this video and subscribe because this one concerns every Nigerian. From what they discussed, the House Committee on Internal Security is saying that the National Assembly complex is no longer as secure as people think. They said there have been cases of car theft, strange people entering with fake ID cards, and visitors moving around without proper checks. Can you imagine that? A whole National Assembly of Nigeria with all the cameras and security, yet people are entering freely without being verified. My people, please like this video and subscribe if you haven't, because we need more awareness on this. The chairman of the committee, Garba Muhammad, said something that caught attention. He said the complex has become porous. That means anybody can sneak in, even people that are not supposed to be there. He said this situation is very dangerous because it gives room for attacks. And that's why they are calling for something urgent. They want a new security agency to protect the National Assembly, something they call the Legislative Security Directorate. This new agency, if approved, will be responsible for all security matters inside and around the assembly. Please like and subscribe, because these are the kind of updates we bring to keep you informed. Now let's pause and think about this. The National Assembly is not just another building. It's one of the most important arms of government. If anything happens there, the whole country will shake. Imagine a situation where lawmakers can't hold sessions, they can't pass laws, they can't approve budgets. Everything will stop. That's why this threat is serious, and the lawmakers are not taking it lightly. They said if they don't act fast, the consequences could be big. No meetings, no oversight, no lawmaking. Please, if you're following, drop a comment and like this video right now, because this gist needs to spread. The lawmakers are worried that the threat is not just talk. They believe it is real. And if you remember, Nigeria has had similar cases before where intelligence was ignored until it became a tragedy. This time, they are raising the alarm early so the government can respond quickly. The idea is to tighten security, check every visitor properly, and make sure no suspicious movement is happening around the area. So if you are in Abuja or you work close to the assembly, be extra alert, like this video and subscribe for more updates as this story develops. Now let's talk about why such a place could even become a target. The National Assembly represents power. It's where laws are made, where national decisions are taken. For people trying to cause chaos, hitting that kind of place sends a strong message that they can reach the center of power. That's why this matter is not small at all. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, because we must keep talking about things that matter to our country. What makes this whole situation even more serious is the list of problems lawmakers mentioned. They said things like car theft and infiltration are already happening within the complex. That means someone could walk in pretending to be staff or visitor, but they are not who they say they are. That alone shows how weak the current system is. For a place that should have tight security, that's a big concern. Please like and subscribe, because we're just getting deeper into this gist. Some Nigerians are already reacting, saying this is not surprising because insecurity has been growing in different parts of the country. They believe the government has not been proactive enough when it comes to preventing threats. Many are now saying if terrorists can plan to attack the National Assembly, then nowhere is truly safe. But others say maybe this is a wake-up call that will finally make the government invest more in intelligence and security technology. Whichever side you stand on, one thing is clear. This is the time for real action. So like this video and subscribe. Let's continue the gist together. Now, while lawmakers are doing their part, security experts are also warning that this kind of threat should not be treated like politics. They say intelligence should be verified fast, and strong collaboration between all security agencies is needed. The army, police, DSS, and civil defense must work as one team. One small gap in communication can cause a big problem. So the call now is secure the assembly, secure other government buildings, and make sure citizens are protected too. Like this video, because when we talk about things like this, it creates awareness that can save lives. For ordinary Nigerians like you and me, the best thing is to stay informed but calm. Don't spread fear, but stay aware. We should also pressure our leaders to make sure these threats are taken seriously. Everyone has a role to play. When you go to any public place, pay attention to your environment. If you see something suspicious, report it. It's better to be safe than sorry. And please, if you are still watching, kindly hit that like button and subscribe, because you are part of the people who want a safer country. Looking at the bigger picture, this is not the first time Nigeria has faced threats like this. We remember the Nyanya bombing years ago near Abuja. We've seen attacks on police formations, prisons, and even markets. The pattern is clear. The attackers go for places that send a message of fear. So the National Assembly being a target is not far-fetched. But what can change things this time is how prepared the government is. That's the difference between a near miss and a tragedy. Like this video and subscribe right now if you agree that security in Nigeria needs urgent reform. As this story continues, Nigerians will be watching to see how the government reacts. Will they increase security at the complex immediately, or will they wait until something happens? Will the new security agency be approved quickly, or will politics delay it again? These are the questions people are asking. The truth is, time is important here. When a threat is raised, you don't wait, you act. That's the only way to show that lives matter and that the government is serious. Please like this video and subscribe, because these updates will keep coming and you don't want to miss them. Right now, what citizens want is assurance. People want to know they are safe, that their lawmakers are safe, that the capital city is not exposed to such threats. They want to see real measures, not just press statements. For example, more CCTV cameras, more trained guards, better visitor screening, and emergency drills in case something happens. That's what people are expecting now. And I'll say it again, please like and subscribe, because your support helps this channel keep bringing real-time stories like this in a calm and clear way. So as we watch how this unfolds, let's also remember one thing. It's not just about the National Assembly. It's about the entire country. If security is tight there, it will affect other places too. If the government fixes the lapses there, it might finally trigger better security culture across ministries and state buildings. And if nothing is done, then we are just waiting for problems. So yes, this matter needs quick response. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe now, because this gist is important for every Nigerian. So after the lawmakers raised this alarm, a lot of Nigerians started reacting. Some people said this might finally make those in power understand what ordinary citizens go through every day. Because let's be honest, for years, people in many parts of the country have been shouting about insecurity. From villages to highways, from schools to worship centers, Nigerians have faced attacks. But now that the threat is close to the lawmakers themselves, it's like the reality has finally hit home. And maybe, just maybe, that's what will make them move faster this time. Like this video and subscribe, my people, because we're getting to the deep part of this matter. Now, inside the National Assembly itself, sources say there's already tension. Workers are scared. Some lawmakers are saying they won't take the risk of moving freely until security is tightened. You can't blame them, because nobody wants to be in a building that's rumored to be a target. Imagine going to work every day and hearing whispers about possible attacks. Even if it's not confirmed yet, the fear alone can affect everyone's peace of mind. That's why this is not just a political issue, it's an emotional one too. And that's why I keep reminding you, please like and subscribe, because we need to keep this conversation alive until something is done. Now, there's another side to this gist. Some Nigerians are wondering if this new Security Directorate that lawmakers are pushing for will actually solve the problem, or just become another agency with big name and small result. You know how these things go. They'll pass the bill, appoint people, hold press conferences, but then nothing changes on the ground. So citizens are asking, will this be real security or just a political move? That's a valid question. What we need now is not fancy titles, but real action. More trained officers, better technology, proper background checks, and accountability. That's how to stop threats like this before they even begin. Security experts have been talking too. They're saying Nigeria's approach to intelligence must change. Right now, most times threats are treated like rumors until something bad happens. But modern security doesn't work that way. The moment you get information, you move quietly, fast, and strategically. You don't wait. Because when it comes to terrorism, waiting can cost lives. So the experts are advising the government to take this report seriously, coordinate all agencies, and protect every part of the capital. And if you're still following me, kindly like this video and subscribe, because your engagement keeps us growing and spreading awareness that matters. Let's not also forget, when it comes to threats like this, communication is very important. People want transparency. Citizens want to hear what is being done, not just in closed-door meetings. Even if they can't share all the details for security reasons, they can at least give updates to calm the public. That's how you build trust. Right now, Nigerians are tired of hearing, "We are on top of the situation," every time something happens. They want to see that the situation is actually under control. So the government must act, not just talk. Now, I know some people might be wondering, how real is this threat? Well, even if it turns out to be an exaggerated report, it's still better to over-prepare than to regret later. Because once lives are lost, there's no going back. Prevention will always be better than reaction. And if the National Assembly, one of the highest seats of power, is not secure, then what about regular schools, markets, and offices? That's why I said earlier, this matter affects every Nigerian, directly or indirectly. So again, if you agree with that, please take a second to like this video and subscribe. It really helps push awareness. As we round up this gist, the big takeaway is simple. Nigeria must take security seriously, not only when there's a threat, but every single day. The government must improve intelligence sharing, tighten access to sensitive places, and make sure the people who protect us are properly equipped. The lawmakers too must match their words with action. They should pass that bill fast, monitor its implementation, and make sure the people in charge are doing their job. And for us, the citizens, our part is to stay alert, avoid spreading fear, and keep demanding accountability from our leaders. Let's not wait until something terrible happens before we start talking again. Let's act while there's still time. Because protecting the National Assembly is not just about saving lawmakers, it's about protecting democracy itself. When that building stands strong and secure, it shows the system is still alive. When it falls, it sends a wrong message to everyone who believes in Nigeria's future. So, my people, that's the full gist for today. Stay safe, stay informed, and stay hopeful. Don't let fear win. Let awareness and action lead the way. And please, before you leave, if you haven't already, click the like button, subscribe to this channel, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss our next update. We'll keep following this story and bring you the latest as things unfold. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time, and may peace always reign in our country.